Wildcard, T-side start on train. MIBR are going to show us their defense.
All right, fast pace on the pistol. There's the Molotov out. MongolZ pushing up towards E-Box. Oh, they're going to wrap right around through Sandwich. Flashbang blinds Jeba, but pushing forward, they've got tons of space.
Oh, Plant coming in. Stanislaw making sure those digits punched in, locked in. Now a 4v4 retake. There are kits available here for MIBR on Insani. Exit has got a smoke to work with as well. We're just settling into this post plant. On the side of Wildcard. Tucked in. 2 at hell. Stanislaw just holding that icon swing, and Sani, that's the kit down. Sus with a great shot at that kind of range, and Stanislaw just peeking out, taking that isolated fight with the rest of his teammates fend off any retake attempt from the MIBR squad. So Wildcard, 1-0 up, they win the pistol, and 4 stay alive. Yeah, Apex won the major there, and he's just won Kato, so not here, but you know, it's kind of crazy how he's still winning trophies 10 years later. So excited to keep things going.
Okay, well, it's not an outside.
A faster call on the B-bomb side.
Yeah, not an outside rush simulator. It's the B-bomb side rush simulator. Nice trade from the Ops. Right behind the smoke is one more defender. That's going to be Exit waiting for his time to strike.
He's just waiting around the side of the smoke, and Thomason gets blasted open. And Exit only able to get 1 from that position. Now when Sani's turn up on top, it's suspect range with a headshot. So the Swedes come out swinging. And now drop it MongolZ 2v3. Wildcard yet to put that bomb down, but MIBR, they've waited so long to finally get everybody on a weapon, on a rifle. And so to drop a round here after getting into a competitive position would be so disappointing for them. But MongolZ just about spots Stanislaw, but Stanislaw still wins that fight. Little gap for drop, and the element of surprise allows him that kill on FaZe. And backtrack past the oil train, get the flick up, but Stanislaw, confident in this round, just continued moving forward and collects himself a 3K. Right in front of Stanislaw's head.
It's like fireworks.
Yeah.
Well, here's some of that aggressive CT defense, Dinko, that we enjoyed seeing at a 3D Max. 2 players pushed in towards Pop, and Safe comes back for the swing. And now, MongolZ's able to shuffle back and work with Drop to contain T-Main. 5-on-4 for MIBR.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a little bit rough there for a second with Safe. Not kind of bumping off his teammate as he came out of Pop, and then the peek came in, but still able to make it work. Execution of the B-bomb side being set up here for Wildcard. Utility reigns in, but there's 3 defenders and one of them safe. And so with that op in the correct position, peering up towards the Heaven Peak, this could still get very messy here for Wildcard.
And 2 Molotovs on the low ramp really made that hard for them to take advantage of the flashbangs that they chucked out and the smokes they had put in place. Now 1 player, Jeba, is trapped up top. Sonic is going to have to crack open the bomb site, but that doesn't happen. So Stanislaw's got to start thinking plant. Got to start thinking get something out of this round because it's all they're going to have.
A great work from Insani here, though, combining the grenade and bullets to get himself 2 kills back in, leaving it all on Stanislaw. And this should be an MIBR round win. I mean, Stanislaw's not going to be able to get the opportunity to even get going. So 4 players stay up for MIBR. Great retake, in particular from Insani and Exit. Out goes the util. Sandwich smoke in. Learn your smokes. You know, those are probably the most important ones. Sandwich, icon, you can do a lot with that. MongolZ got himself a kill on FaZe, and Sonic just brawling outside. Drop burning inside of the bomb site. Enough sound cue for Jaba to look up and flick his head off. Now, 4v3 Wildcard deep into the bomb site, and if you're MIBR, you gotta realize you gotta fight for some round wins. And there's aggression everywhere. Wildcard has spotted Insani's movement forward towards Hell, and they have locked him out with utility. This is perfect for Wildcard. They're playing this fast style into the A bomb site so effectively and locking out any opportunity for the Brazilians to get involved. Yeah, a little bit of fast-paced look, but slowed down for now once they've seen Exit going aggressive. Susp coming out of Pop. He's going to have a little peek into the side of MongolZ. The back of the bomb site just spotted by Susp. And FaZe to go down. Susp to take the headshot drop. Locked out of there. Now Jaba's holding down the icon peak, but there's no peaks yet from the remaining forces of MIBR. They're just trying to batter and bruise Sus before he gets into a competitive position late into this round. And with a 2v3, 38 seconds left, not a whole lot of ground being made for Wildcard. They have to go back, in fact, and grab that bomb. So 2 flashes on Jayba, 1 flash and a smoke for Sus. They're going to try and use those up, but it's Jayba's bullets that are proving most effective. He goes forward, LaCowsy taken out with a great headshot. Now 2v2 with 19 seconds left. They got to get that bomb down. Oh my god, timing. Look as he gets past it just as it fades away. Jayba's in such a good position. There's no way Exit's going to get away with this. Jayba's got another kill locked in, and this was an unlosable round for a moment for MIBR, but Jayba digs deep, moves forward, finds all the essential kills, and now he has to close it in the 1v1, and Safe comes in to save the day. Well, for Wildcard, they're showing an ability to slow things down. A couple of different looks, a couple of different pace changes. For a portion of that game, the game plan was heavy attacks into the A bomb site with some speed.
Well, I think Wildcard's happy to play these slow towards the end, because again, I feel like they think they have the advantage of utility. Right now, they certainly don't. They've been stalled out. So final hit into the inner bomb site. 2 defenders here. Good nade, slows down Susp.
LaCowsy, great double kill. Susp and Sonic gone. Great shot from Jayba inside of the bomb site. Now a 2v3, 15 seconds left. Limited time as they have to try and get that bomb back, put it down on default. And Safe's got eyes in heaven. Here comes the peak. Shoulder in. FaZe goes down, and Jayba's asked to clutch in the 1v2 total here. Jayba against the long-range fight of the AWP, and he's got the read on the second, but couldn't quite pick it up versus drop. It's a valiant attempt from young Jayba, but in the end, it's dropped to run back, collect that kit, and the round victory for MIBR.
Yeah, that's nicely done. They've been throwing utility for the Pop Dog players from Team Main, and if they could get a flashbang in position, Susp could have a really nice entrance.
Jayba following in behind. Jump across, bait out the shot, but Safe does not buy it. He knows exactly what they were doing and nails the shot on Susp. So 4v5, Wildcard have to turn this around with a minute left.
Well, it's got to feel like Pop Dog is pretty locked off, but they're going to flash and come right through it. Jayba can't find the opening. Now Sonic out Team Main is dropped, and now the aggressive defense is reaping all its rewards. Stanislav fluffs a nade, and the round is done. 2v5,
yeah.
And it's just a matter of closing it out.
I mean, Stanislav's kind of lucky there. He doesn't kill himself with a grenade. It looks like it's going to bounce back right into his face. FaZe going to try the impossible, which is peeking into the open, but 3 targets on the other side of things. And he'll get peppered down through those boxes and leave Stanislav on his own. 24 seconds, not enough time to get to a bomb site. This round's done, and finally that money's been broken down to a point where it looks vulnerable, but it's the last round of the half coming up. And Wildcard will throw everything they've got into it. But MIBR have done a fantastic job of stabilizing, because it felt like a pretty disastrous CT side to kick things off. Well, this is the buy. It's a couple of Khalils, there's a scout, 2 AK-47s, and perhaps straight back to that fast A play that worked for a portion of this first half. So Sonic out, leading the charge, a double push into Pop. I like that move from Insani playing in front of the Icon smoke. Safe to dip in and out of Con. Great shot from Stanislav just before he dies. And now a 2v3. So MIBR hold the advantage. Bomb not yet planted. It's Jayba's shadow, but Jayba's still faster, and drop goes down. So numbers evened out at 45 seconds left.
And very interesting, because now with that kill, they can actually attack the B-bomb site as well. Defense has to be split. But would you expect the position of exit?
He's just waiting. I think his position is going to win in this round. It just looks so good for exit out towards T-Con. Now they know where he is. 20 seconds left. Jayba's come close to winning clutches. This needs to be one to close the half. 8-4 could be teed up if Jayba's able to pull off the 1v2. 10 seconds, got to go for headshots, and incapable of connecting onto LaCowsy. So a 7-5 scoreline. Look at that strong start. Well, we'll wait and see if that comes to pass, but pistol round ready to go. MIBR have 2 flashes and a Molotov, and they're going to go quite quickly into this A site. Sonic playing up towards E-Box, they're going to electrocute them, and it is not going to work because Calzi just surges straight through his head. 5v4 advantage sided with MIBR into the pistol round, and that bomb plant at a minimum is going down, so confirming a force buy possibility going to the next round, but they want it all. They want all the marbles, and Stanislaw making sure that he makes it a little bit more difficult. FaZe to chime in also, and the numbers stay even thanks to Drop's headshot back. But this retake is on, and Stanislaw is just going to get on the defuse. A full 10-second stick canceled within the first second. It was ambitious. It was a bold maneuver from Stanislaw. But a 2v2, and I think there's not really any other option apart from just fighting, hoping mistakes and overextensions are here for MIBR. They've got to get on that defuse now. A 10-second stick around the corner, safe to take them off it, and there's no time to win the round anymore. Wildcard can't pick this pistol up, and Safe just pulls them in and closes with some great headshots.
All right, quite a little bit of momentum MIBR has building now going back to the first half. Final rounds of the first half, now the pistol.
Yeah, the momentum certainly in the side of MIBR. The wind is in their sails. MP9 for Jaba. Everybody else on pistols, and they're looking to try and occupy the brown halls. Sprinting towards exit. What a flashbang from FaZe. That is so effective in allowing 2 kills from Sonic, but Safe is stepping up again. Double kill back. He's looking for a follow-up kill here, and Jaba's just hoping that he can catch him and melt him away, and that's exactly what he does with the MP9.
Oh, this is a very cool round, and that's what I mean. Look at, I mean, you can tell MIBR has not had a whole lot of success dealing with that flashbang and that kind of a push behind it. Really, really damaging from Wildcard. And this 2-on-2 is extremely winnable. FaZe's going to keep up some aggression, keep control of A main.
Oh, another shot from the 5-7. AK-47 picked up now, and Insani, well, he's got a 1v2 ahead of him to recover disaster mode here from MIBR, but look at Stanislaw right in behind him. Insani's going to go down, and Wildcard pick it up with pistols, combined with a flash, and 1 MP9 for Jaba. And MIBR's best chances is trying to overrun this defense, but utility was held on to into the final 30 seconds, and Jaba's going to slow them down. But eventually that utility will be sparse, and MIBR will use their own, and there'll be a quick rotation from Sonic coming back in through connector, but here comes Insani, charging down, the rest of his squad in behind him. Lakauzi goes down, but Insani on the deagle, exit finding one of his own, and these pistols making it uncomfortable as Insani gets a follow-up deagle headshot, and this bomb is about to get planted, so Wildcard, they may have won on pistols in the last round themselves, but they're about to go up against them in this round to try and recover. They could suffer a loss to these deagles. They've damaged up these players so bad, but they don't have any utility that could remove them. No mollies, no HEs, so it comes down to bullets, and a peek from Insani will reveal his kill, and Safe has found a follow-up headshots. The deagles just unbelievable in this round for the side of MIBR, and Susp has no chance, no way into it. MIBR just blasts through them with the deagles. And we'll see what kind of defense Wildcard can post here. Actually going to be charging on T-Con. Molotov going down into Ivy. Crew grenade to the back of the bomb train. And Flashes just ran on over. Drop. Combining with utility and bullets. Gets a double opener. Susp trying to keep his team in the fight. But is that double going to prove enough? Hard to know thanks to X's follow-up kill here for MIBR.
Damn.
And it's done.
Okay. Well, that was...
Dude. Ooh, I like it. Quick smokes, maybe another quick topside hit, or outer. Suspect gonna move up towards the red train. Lakauzi dodging the brunt of utility, but here they come. Flash, caught looking a little bit awkward, goes in for the peek, but Suspect got the double kill in the M4. And that's a much better start here for Wildcard to play with.
Yeah, dropping Lakauzi probably feel like that flashbang was maybe like a quarter second late. Otherwise, they would have been able to dominate. Regardless, this is all Wildcard. Susp with his double kill in team main. Now you have the AWP chiming in. The Swedes delivering impact when called upon.
Yeah, those are the two players you pointed out we have to look at for Wildcard coming into this game. Was the two Swedish players enough to be their top performers. Jade, oh God.
I don't want to see that. I want somebody to claw my eyes out.
Dude, I think you forgot about recoil. Yeah, I can't believe he didn't even take any damage though. Like he just got to do that and then walk away. We call it their last stand, their last hurrah, and at least they're putting up a fight. keeping that pause on for the time being, but Sonic is going to erupt with bullets out from the back of E-Box, and MIBR lose the opening player.
Yeah, this little smoke down B ramp is not going to fool anyone. Two defenders here calling it completely clear, no follow-up utility, so they know the attack is coming outside.
Good shot from MongolZ. That's going to draw those numbers back to a 4v4. 15 seconds left. Sonic, he's dropped the bomb towards the back of Red. They need to pick it up right now. 10 seconds left. FaZe chiming in with his AWP.
It's done.
And MIBR, I think, are stalled out now. Not enough time, not enough space, and not enough effective hitting. And they decide to go in towards this A bomb site. So 10 rounds for Wildcard. They're completely back in this.
Oh, they do.
Lost the AWP as well.
Yeah, no bonus money either. They've got cash to replenish it regardless, but that's still painful. Don't get to build up any of that bonus cash.
Flashes, mollies will start to rain in, and 38 seconds left as Jeba gets himself comfortable at the bottom, holding for this B-ramp play.
Again, this is only a fake, though. They're not actually going to attack into this B-bomb site. It's outside that has to be the concern. Only two defenders here. Fake has worked so far. Susp has everything to do. Oh, missed shot from the AWP. He holds on as long as possible. And Sonic's there as well.
And Sonny having to fight alone. He's got himself one, but has to go to the plant because of the limited time. He would have loved to have stand and fight, but they've allowed him the space to plant the bomb. And so they've given Insani a small chance, but a window opened. And Insani looks to try and climb right through it, but Jeba shuts it in his face. It will be an 11th round as the scoreline tied up. Wildcard fighting back into train. They do not want to let this one go. All right, well, suddenly it's last stand for MIBR. Not a lot of money left over. If they lose this round, they are likely to concede the map, and Wildcard will have taken it. So here goes MongolZ. Great opening, wanting to fight this time, a change up for MIBR. Throwing aggression into the mix, but FaZe confident. Started the smoke. AWP doesn't get that second, despite looking like it was going to be dead on, but Insani able to trade it and keep numbers even. And a minute 30 left still on this clock, and a moment to reset for him. Oh, Jeba. Oh, he looks away at the wrong time, and that's opened up a chance here. Some space to play with for MIBR as they look to try and move through it through CT spawn and open up an access point into the B-bomb site. Stanislaw has the quickest rotation, but it's still a little bit off because he can't fully commit to connector yet because he's still worried they could come through Icon back into that site. So MIBR given the space and time to work with to get into the B-bomb site. And they've got utility left.
It's actually Sonic who gets sent back from ladder room, but it took them a while to make that decision. So by the time he gets back, MIBR is going to be very ready for his position, and it's a man-down retake. He needs to find Insani before Stanislaw can commit.
Oh, great shot from Sonic. Okay, Insani going down. And a 2v2. Again, this really does feel like the fight for the map. If MIBR lose this round, Wildcard are so likely to close it out. Safe, good gap. Stanislaw walks right into the sniper, leaving Sonic on his own. The South African looks to stand alone, and he'll go into the shot. It's going to be exit to fall, but safe to close it. And 12-11, it's MIBR with a sigh of relief as they get to map point first.
Way back at upper. Gonna give them space into the bomb site. Stanislaw has just shifted in, but he's got no nades to stop this.
Exit trying to creep out through that smoke in heaven. Here come MIBR, but they are shut down in overtime, teed up by one man. Sonic with a triple on the hold at the B-bomb site, and we have got overtime.
Yeah, what a map from Sonic. 22 kills. And Wildcard has kept themselves in this.
This is another great... That was a sick opener for Sus, just catching enough of his opponent just before he dropped on down, then Sonic melting them. Again, passive starts the round here for MIBR, waiting for Sus basically to come towards them at T-Con. He's got eyes on Pop Dog this time, and there's that Vice. Sus once again gets an opening kill here for Wildcard.
Nicely done. Good piece of aggression. Good information gathered. 1-for-1 trade. And they know it's going to be outside now. Stanislaw hunkered down behind the bomb site. Molotov's utility raining in. He's got to move. He's got to do something. Burning down low and forced to hide inside the smoke.
Grenade gonna go down into its hell. Here comes Exit walking past the smokes. 30 seconds remaining. Jaba, he's taking the Kelsey out of the question at the moment, and so Wildcard once again hold the advantage into this 3v2. And I think Stanislaw might have the winning move here.
Yeah, this is God tier.
This is it. Job done. Stanislaw with that first, but it's on Exit to go back and try to pick that bomb up with 10 seconds. He's picked it up, but he's got to worry about a player in connector and one inside of the bomb side. Jaba sprints him, forces him to cancel, and gets back around the corner. Exit, not enough time to plant the bomb.
Ooh, close.
Close.
That's Stanislaw.
I don't know. I'd imagine eventually it might become permanent. Depends how soft your skull is.
I don't know. That's wearing those headphones a little too tight, I think.
Yeah. Kelsey out and with one.
Wow, okay. Well, Safe gets a pick over towards Ivy. We didn't see that a whole lot during regulation, but now a man advantage. And Stanislaw is going to have to find some success being tricky with smokes again, but he's missed the opportunity, which means Susp is going to step up to the plate.
So no one wants to challenge in the fight. They're just going to allow him to move forward into the site. For the time being, MIBR give it a little bit of space to work with. Consider that flanking possibility. They throw the molly back in towards T-Con. Another plant coming in on default. Comes Stanislaw again on the flank. He's always behind them, but he whiffs the spray. Oh, it's rough. Now they're coming in. Here comes Susp charging through connector. Jaba in behind him. And low HP on Sasani as he plays towards red. He's going to go out for a peek to the left side. Susp coming towards him. Great shot from Insani. Is that enough to close it? It looks like it. Jaba, it's a tough spot. He's got utility. This grenade would remove Insani, but he's climbed up the ladder at the perfect time to avoid that utility damage and tie up the scoreline at 13 apiece.
Well, there it is. A nice slow creep into the inner bomb site. And that's the round.
Dude, that's rough. Sonic just kind of waiting, and then eventually one comes in, but the rest of his teammates are all gone, so it doesn't really prove that effective in the end, and MIBR win every single fight.
I mentioned Jaba having a baller game when he had 17 kills. That was a long time ago. He's cooled off. Sonic and Susp have stepped up in that place to pick up the slack. But their T-side really fell flat towards the end of regulation.
Oh, Fuzi. That's aggressive and dead immediately, but still stylish. But a 4v4 to kick things off.
All right, exit.
Exit winning down on the site. Yeah.
Ooh. Good trade, though. Into the bomb site we go. Molotov towards Z to buy a little bit extra time. Bombs coming down the lower ramp. You actually have Stanislaw on alert, but he's so far away. I don't think MIBR realized this, but they have a 2v2.
Oh, Stanislaw fighting in towards connector. They come back towards him, and now they'll know, but he's already done the damage, so... No contention for the win here for MIBR.
Were they, I guess, choosing to save in overtime?
Yeah, that looked like it was happening.
All right. Well, now Drop is stuck. He's going to go down. Maybe not. Good double kill. Good conversion. Staying alive. Molotov out to keep some space. And Drop gets out of danger.
Well, he's running back. He's got the AK. Sonic knows how close he is. And eventually Sonic takes him away, so no save. It's quite quick here for Drop, trying to get in behind Red. Stanislaw having to fight on two sides, and he's done very well to compose himself and take one. Not only the one, but he had a chance for the second. Drop is going to make sure that it's a trade. So back-to-back rounds where we've had one-for-one fights almost immediately into the round and a 4v4 established. Let's see if Wildcard want to be a little faster in their finish this time, though, as they're committed with 4 in the brown holes towards B.
You have to imagine it's going to be a pretty quick pull of the trigger when this smoke clears. Coming any second. Here's the utility out. You've got exit on defense. You've got drop on defense.
Yeah, so look at aggressive. Look at this play. Drop gets caught. Look at the wrong way. Not ready for the speed that was thrown his direction, but exit certainly is. He stabilizes his squad. Now FaZe, utility went a little deep. He could have walked in front of it, but bomb. The bomb is just climbing up the oil train, and Sonic has gone down, and so now FaZe, not only is it a difficult clutch, but the bomb is so far away from him. Oh, he goes back. He gets the right read, and what a shot on safe. The Swede is quick on the scope. And Exit's left in the 1v1. Already a big hole from him. He wants a 4K though. He's got the right position, right read, and he's got the round. 15-14. MIBR to map point again, and it's Exit that drags them through, kicking and screaming.
Yeah, this has been really tough for everyone to close this out. Sanazal with an opening, some good trades down the stretch, but what a brilliant round from Exit start to finish. Look at these kills. Sonic caught it in awkward timing, and then having to save the day.
FaZe running it down towards Pop. He's going to try and crack things open with the AWP. Great shot, safe, gone. 5v4 unanswered this time by MIP. Util flying in, raining in. Execution being set up here for Wildcard. Drop and Lakowski setting up inside of the bomb site with some defense. And Sani's going to be out towards Hell. And here comes the raining utility. Wildcard looking to tie things up and go again into another overtime, and why not? Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it going. Lakowski doing what he can to fight on for MIBR and close it, but it's not going to be happening. And this time you ask a little bit too much of Exit. It will end up being another overtime between MIBR and Wildcard.
Yeah, goddamn. That's a round and a half from Wildcard. Both teams have had that ability to kind of switch into a fast outer hit and just kind of blow up the defense.
It's quick here from Wildcard to get down Ivy. Stanislaw already out of T-Con, prowling around the red train. And here's a great opportunity here for Sonic going down Icon. Stanislaw is just looking for fights, desperately asking for fights, but nothing has come his way despite being in the site for so long. JBA to go down, Stanislaw to finally trade back on Drop, and they've taken the A side here, Wildcard. It reminds me of that, I think we had a Fnatic M80 game back in the day a few months ago that went into that sort of territory. It could get crazy. And Drop. Just going to wait inside of the bomb train. Good opener here for Safe, able to open things up. Jaba going down, and 5v4, no problem for MIBR to work with. Susp starting to come through Pop Dog. Here comes a fight, but Drop just moved away at possibly the right time as he gets in behind Red, and Susp is going to open up a chance here. Safe. Oh, rotating in, and the all-battle connector chimes in for another kill here for MIBR. So 5v3 setup. Now 4v3. Thanks to the kill from Sonic, but you need another one, and perhaps Stan is the man to get it. He's creeping in behind them. He often has found the pathway into their backsides and perfectly played in tandem with Sonic with that distraction set up by his in-game leader to draw this back to an even number situation, one in which they can close. So a 2v2, 55 seconds left. And moving out, space to work with. Eventually got to start planting that bomb, and there's a little bit of utility left here for the retake attempt in the hands of Exit, but look at this. They're not going to plant on the A side immediately. They just had a little look in the connector to make sure that they've got the space they desire. They're going to go for the plant now. So Molly out towards Pop Dog to prevent the swing that could cancel the plant, And here we go. 2v2. MIBR looking to try and tie up the scoreline again from a retake attempt. And considering how this round started for MIBR, it's fantastic to see Wildcard even get themselves into this position. Sunny's coming back through the outer walkways of Icon. Sonic has got his opening position with that utility coming in. Sonic should be primed and ready, but Insani baits out the shots, and Sonic has to reposition. He has low HP, and so he's easily cleaned up by Exit. Light shot from FaZe, and now the rifle. How? How have they not won that? How has FaZe got away with it on the Tech 9? He turns back for the double kill that you could use for that. I really don't know how they don't let that one go in their favor for MIBR, but Safe trying to make up for it. He goes to the aggressive peek down into the brown holes. Jayba to be called out. Speed from Susp, and Safe forced back to relinquish his position. Yeah, they put the pressure on. They put the fear of God that this was going to be a very fast rush into the inner bomb site, so Safe has to drop down. He's called reinforcements over. Look at the way Drop has shifted, and now you also have Lukowski and Sani pushing. That's a beautiful shot, FaZe. Over the smoke into a 4-on-4, but Ivy's been pushed by the defense. Lukowski's going to have a nasty timing. FaZe's just getting away with BS in this game, Jason, isn't he? He's just getting away with absolute BS. Insani and Susp going 1 for 1. A minute and 5 seconds left. Sonic with the bomb on his back is going to leap to default and commit to that plant. Here comes Lukowski around the back lines at T-Con. And Susp, he's waiting just on that left side. Utility's going to go away his position. Lukowski has all the sound he needs, and as that smoke fades away, Susp has just moved out, and he's got spotted. Lukowski brings him down. Numbers now favor MIBR, and attentions are now drawn towards T-Con, which should allow the space to be freed up to allow Sonic to make his move back into the open. And so FaZe, he's got eyes on Lukowski still. He knows that player can't have gone far, and so Safe is fighting out on his own, forcing FaZe into another clutch, and has he got it in him? Down to the Tech 9 again. That old familiar weapon that was able to win the round and thrust it into their hands, and once again, FaZe has picked it up for Wildcard. 18-15, a flawless T-side. You get him to see him very lightly.
Is that one? Is that 2 1v2s for the Tech 9 that he wins back to back?
Yes, back to back.
What a little performance out of him.
Yep. Tech 9 Meister himself. Lukowski gonna go down, and Susp, what is happening? He is just drive-by shooting. He's just cleaning everybody up.
What a stupid round. What a stupid way for this map to end, but Wildcard is gonna end it off the back of Susp's 3 kills.
Dude, North America's back. All they needed was Sweden.
Yeah, we love Sweden in North America. It's great.
What's up now, Swedes?
My lord.
This is so ridiculous.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to swallow if you're MIBR walking outside between maps. Going to be a little bit frustrated how everything finished up at the end of the day. Good kill from Safe. Needs 3 more to keep MIBR alive. And almost had the chance, but who else but Susp? Quad kill to close the map.
Pretty quiet to kick things off. Exit Lukowski going to make some noise though. Lukowski, the leading man on the charge. He's going to go right into Sonic, who waits out from hell. He'll take some damage on board, and so Sonic is forced away. But Lukowski on the chase down wasn't ready for Stanislaw, and they keep feeding him. They keep feeding the beast, and he's got himself a double. Jayba stepping up alongside of him, and Wildcard have got themselves this pistol round locked in.
And it's a really good play. Stanislaw gets the 2 kills and just stays passive. Just remains really patient. Just says, I don't have to re-peek. I don't need to risk my life for this kill and open up an opportunity. Buy time for teammates to shift in. And that's an easy pistol round. MIBR, take ramp room, get it essentially for free. But with the goosh on Sonic, they might have been just lured.
A little bit aggressive. A little bit of aggression. He's going to be looking down through Squeaky. His teammate moving forward in front of it. FaZe continues to walk, and okay, comes out with a kill. Lukowski blasted away, his head against the wall, and Stanislaw to throw a deep smoke to maintain position towards Squeaky Door.
And where do you head?
Here comes the peek from FaZe out from CT Vent. He goes again, surely in just a moment. They're going to apply pressure to him, fire to force him into the open. FaZe to connect his shot, and Sani going down, drop to reply. FaZe finally locked out of there. So this defense is looking so good, but that kill from Drop, does that open up the chance here for MIBR?
No, you've already got Jayba downstairs, and even though it's only an MP9, with Drop having 2 HP to plant the bomb, he can go down so easy. All you have to do if you're Wildcard at this point is not over-rotate, not panic, and make sure you pick up that AWP that delivered you 3 kills at the end of the round. Up heaven we go. They faked the lower sight. Stanislaw knows exactly what's coming. The only chance they have to win, and he's got his eyes right on it. Easy kill from below, and Drop can do nothing.
Yeah, he couldn't even really drop down, Jason.
Nice. Nice one. Yeah, I'm glad you saved that for this moment.
Sounded like it was going to be a much more ferocious start to the round for MIBR, just that initial utility in towards the A site, and then slow things down. Go outside with the smokes instead.
Ooh, good break. Narrow miss from FaZe. Molotovs to delay the cross to stall out these smokes. Spam down, that's a frag from Sonic. He's brought down to 1 HP, but he's found himself a kill and he's got to tuck himself into the wall. Secret access is there, but not in time for safe. That AWP has one more frag to find.
It's becoming very rough now for MIBR to kick off Nuke, isn't it? They are just not finding the fights. They are not getting anything going at all. This feels like the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, Jason. This is just flat.
Nice reference game.
Yeah. For all of you who watch it. I suppose the Americans are probably waking up now, right? Or coming alive, getting ready to start their days. You know,
it's about 11 a.m., Dinko. I was hoping they'd be waking up a little bit earlier.
But we have a gamer audience, Jason. Were you getting up at 11 a.m. when you were a gamer? Back in the day when you were... Yeah?
Not so much.
Exactly. So.
All right. Well, Sonic has gone down. That's the 1 HP player, but the defense is just still so solid. 3 kills for FaZe on the AWP. He continues his monster performance from Train, and it's 5-0 for the defense.
Yeah, there's nothing going for them, but maybe this Hero 8K for safe can open things up. His first kill of Nuke, and it's a kill on Susp. The AWP not too far off landing that. And right now in this kind of form, you wouldn't put it past FaZe to connect a shot like that, but they do get down, they do get past FaZe and into the B-bomb site.
Defense has rotated. The one X factor in this round is this late lurk across the secret, which has just come in. Stan's going to start shifting back, so is Jaba. Oh, they did not find the timing they needed. They might just relinquish this lower bomb site after having 2 players here. There's a misread coming out from Wildcard at the moment.
Oh, FaZe connecting on the drop. Oh, Sonny needed that one. Exit, the only other player getting something done here for MIBR, and they're going to bail out. They're going to try and leave B, go back and challenge Hell, but as long as Sonic stays alive, he's a problem. A real problem for them to have to try and deal with, and not only will he stay alive, but he will hit a headshot. He will get his pick and then peek into the open. There's still time for MIBR to get into the bomb site. They've got 55 seconds, or 45 rather now, and we've got Stanislaw and Jaba in the 2v2.
That follow-up sync from Sonic is not necessary whatsoever. He did such a good job of getting that first kill, but now it makes things a little awkward. Jaba's just going to wait, looking at an off angle. Safe needs to clear this angle, and he does. Oh, what a little weird peek that Jaba can't handle. And Stanislaw left alone. And this round is completely shifted out of control of Wildcard.
Stanislaw. It's the only thing he could have done, really, but expected result. Safe to tap his head off as it shows up the top of the vent.
And this time with the AWP over in Hut, there's nothing to really harass the cross behind this wall towards Secret. I think Exit's really confused right now. He's like, how am I here and I haven't seen anyone?
Yeah, he's just like, where is everybody? And then he's shocked by that shot, then turns. All right, Exit still gets away with one inside of the site. Sus, bro, what? How is he? Oh, finally. Oh my God, this is such a weird round of Counter-Strike. I am so glad that we're all here to witness this, because no one would believe us if we talked about it. This is wild. Sus getting another one. What is going on?
Okay, well, Stanislaw's got one coming up the vents, and all of a sudden it's calmed down. It was so sketchy. It was so weird. Some missed opportunity from Jaba, but we've recovered. Sus comes in, eventually looks down. It's all good. Everybody can chill. Drop into 1v3.
And one that will go in the favor of the defense. And unfortunate there for MIBR, who wanted that previous round win with the Hero AK to kind of be the lifeline. The moment, the catalyst perhaps, to build something on this T side. And
that's a very weird turn of events. Utility to cross over to Red Box. Nate is actually pretty solid, but they want the fight. No smoke up. Sonic swings for it, sees the opportunity, didn't see a fight he didn't like, and now all of a sudden it puts Susp under pressure.
Oh, and Susp will handle the pressure with no issue. Safe to go down, a 4v4 picked up.
Yeah, but it ain't over yet.
Dropping further back.
It ain't over yet. This is an awkward position for FaZe because there's no one in ramp room, so he's actually getting pushed from ramp room as well. About to be pinched. Susp gonna go down. Yep, just wanders out into the open, and now it's FaZe's turn, and the timing isn't going to be there. He's wrapped upon any moment.
Wow, excl going to creep in behind him, and yeah, this is a great response from MIBR coming back into this. There should be no way to lose this round at this point. Jaba's going to try and fight forward, and maybe he can open up a pathway to a wildcard win.
There is a smoke on Insani and drop. They can block off these control side windows. They can block off decon if they want to give up the indication they're coming here. 23 seconds left on the clock, and here it comes.
Window smashed open. Jaba's flash going through, and he's going to charge with it into the open, and Jaba comes away with one headshot, goes back to try and damage up a second, but it's 10 seconds left. Stanislaw could end it, and a shot from Insani through the edge of the double door stops the chances of Stanislaw from ending the round. Oh, FaZe with eyes on the prize down into the radio room. Our eyes on the prize in the trophy room. Probably more apt. Good shot from FaZe. Look how is he going to go down, and he's going to hold on for a second. He doesn't want to fall back just yet, but Utility's going to force him to change his angle. He'll turn from the flash, spot them coming, and FaZe, his output is insane. He's so confident, but drops in reposition. He knew that he hadn't dropped down into the B bomb site, and so waits to punish that repeak.
I don't think FaZe thought that next fight was going to come that quickly, or else he would have dropped down the ramp instead of falling on the other side of the boxes, and then just was a little bit too late. He realized he's pinned in. Awkward situation, but he's done his job. He's done great damage. 2 kills for him before MIBR even really gets close to attacking in, so Suspus has time to rotate down low, but he needs to get some information and survive, and there it is. He's got it. Sees both players. Will call his teammates in for the rotation. And this is going to be a really tough post plant for MIBR. Exit has to produce, but he's got the bomb in his hands.
Yeah, now he goes back and realizes he needs to be out of commission for just a second here to put that bomb down. And now a 2v4, he's caught in the open. So many angles to have to worry about. And the first threat is coming through control room. X is going to deal with that, though. Here comes Jaba, round the backside from Decon. And look who's waiting. It's dropped, but he's gone. Cast aside. Exit blinded by that flash from Sonic. And in the end, it is a great recovery for Wildcard to get a 7th round win on the CT board. Because Stan has got the big old shotgun. They're about to put some pressure in towards ramp room. Grenade to blow away the whispers of smoke and force themselves into FaZe. He's got Sonic to come in and quickly help and distract and slow them down. And this gives FaZe all the time in the world to reposition down in the lower bomb site.
Yeah, but still, with the kind of defense they were mounting in this ramp room, I feel like they probably wanted to get more than just a 1-for-1 trade. They probably felt like that should have been way more solid. And also now you got to consider the fact that because Stanislaw still has this auto shotty,
not a lot of time. 25 seconds that resmoke comes in. Obviously, they're going to have to disrespect it and just charge into the bomb site. Jaba waiting to give them the business. But FaZe, what is he doing today with pistols?
What the
just
hell?
Flies up with a 5-7, gets a double kill, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, round is done.
I can understand one. I thought even maybe like a no-scope with the AWP, but how does he get 2 kills? There's a player by Hut and a player behind Vent.
With the 5-7.
Yeah. But one is fine. Like, I can understand one catching him off guard, but how does he get the second one?
That's how, Jason. That's how.
And he even did damage onto the third as well.
He can't even believe it. He can't even believe what he's just done. Yeah, just kind of wrecking them. All right, well, 10 rounds for Wildcard teed up, and there's no halftime break here, so not a whole lot of time for MIBR to even get a mental break. So it looks like the punishment shall continue. Stanislaw looking for the 10th. Oh my God, okay. Nice and clean from Stan, cleaning up house with a triple kill.
Dude,
and these drop and exit are so far away from anything.
These last 2 rounds just look like MIBR's just checked out. You know, like just kind of like a dead man walk-in sort of thing.
Yeah, the walk into lower is doomed. Doomed to die at the hands of the law. And
now your utility's been negated as well.
Here he goes. Stanislaw winning the peak. This could be the ace. This could be the ace. And Stanislaw is going to get all 5 to close out the first half. Chase the ace. 15-3. Stanislaw. What a game.
He's matching FaZe. 15-5.
Might be all over soon. We go from a double overtime extravaganza to this. Insani, 1-for-1 against Jaba. So Insani's still alive and kicking, but his teammate's safe. does not have that luxury.
Okay, they've spotted dualies in the upper side as well. There goes Drop. So Wildcard just kind of poking and prodding at multiple different areas of the map. But most of the power is coming through Hell. Susp is going to be able to force them back. Ramp room is overtaken. That's the bomb trying to get away. And Insani can't land any of the kills to slow him down. And how do you rotate now? You've got nobody downstairs. You know the bomb site is lost. You don't have access to vents. And it's going to be a real tough retake for MIBR.
Yeah, it's going to be tough here, especially because it feels like the piss round is one of the first nails into the coffin here in the second half to close things out.
It might be the first and the last nail.
Yeah, that's true. We've got MIBR trying to come back down through lower. All three players going through ramp. FaZe, how long does he hold off? He's going to hear steps now, so he can start to move in and try and help his teammates. No one's giving them an opportunity, which buys more time for FaZe to come in, but that time is no longer there. His teammates are both down inside of the site, so it's all on FaZe. They're going to get on that defuse, going to stick it and cover it off, and they win the pistol round on the retake. So some life in MIBR yet. Yeah, he was quite deep in the ramp room, but I mean, MIBR, if there is any way of coming back into Nuke, it starts now. And it's
not like that
for you, it ends now.
That's what I meant. In like that's what I meant at the end of the round, where it just looks like they're kind of like they already kind of feel it. It felt like they already knew they'd lost at a certain extent, and this is just kind of Insani just walking out into an angle that he doesn't expect he's going to be exposed from silo. Just maybe lost a little bit of focus, and one detail escapes him, and now you're in a man disadvantage, and you're trying to make a play to equalize things around these smokes.
Ooh, here goes Susp through the smoke himself. J-Bot to chime in, and for MIBR, it looks a little disastrous because they win the pistol round, but they lose the force buy. They haven't lost it yet, but it's very close to happening, as Susp will confirm it. 11-3, Wildcard bounce back immediately. Double push through Secret coming up here for the defense. They're going to have a look up towards the top of the stairs, and FaZe not challenging. He's covered in behind red for the time being. But you'd imagine eventually they're going to have a look over there. Actually, Susp had eyes on it, so he didn't need to. Susp was watching over towards Secret, so Insani peeks his head up, immediately taken off. And a 5v4, a huge step in the right direction for Wildcard to try and close this one out. They know where Safe is. They've done the damage to him. Safe still stepping up, though, and that FAMAS is getting some work done on two individual players. Safe finally cast away in a 3v2 as Wildcard come crashing into the A site, but Exit and Drop step up. And a double from Exit keeps this going for MIBR.
Yeah, it's a nicely timed nade and peak combination as Wildcard try and hustle into that mini hit. So MIBR stave off a loss in this series for at least one round.
Oh, FaZe just about missing out on that opportunity.
Yeah, but now that he sees where the defense is located, he's like, okay, I can take a little bit more space. He's like, now I know. One's in big garage, and good shot with the AWP, and that's through the smoke. Insani gets one back, but meanwhile, elsewhere on the map, Sonic found Drop. That can change the nature of this round. They smoke door off yet again, but they're still turtling up in the upper bomb site. Meanwhile, bomb's going down lower. And if you thought the pistol round was going to be a tough retake, this one is going to be even more difficult.
Especially with Sonic cutting off any sort of hopes of getting through hut. So now you're down to just two players. Sonic's still a problem in the upper bomb site. And you have so many angles you have to worry about coming in lower, and you've got two flashes to clear out the retake. So Exit's going to deal with Sonic, but that's just wasted time. He's going to drop down into the vent. Insani trying to come back in from control room, but he's the only player left between Wildcard and their victory in this series. They open up Cluj-Napoca here with a 2-0 win over MIBR, a double overtime on train that they eventually get going their way, then a clinical nuke performance to take the 2-0 victory.